Hey folks, Rich here at RCInformer.com. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video on the LX Models giant B-25 Mitchell bomber from Banana Hobby. This is part 3, guys, of a 3-part series, so be sure to check out the links at the end where I have an unboxing video and a really good building guide, guys. It's going to show you some tips and tricks and some suggestions for getting this airplane out and running. Overall, guys, I'm real impressed with this thing. It pretty much is a plane that has everything. To give you a big overview of the airplane, it has two 600 kV brushless outrunners, two 50 amp speed controllers, 15 Metal Gear digital servos throughout the entire thing, guys. The landing gear has outstanding suspension. You can see they're all compression and it's outstanding on grass. All the gear is jack screw driven. It actually includes electric brakes on the airplane as well too, guys. There's 4 flap segments that come down nicely to help the plane take off and land. There's a full lighting package on the airplane, guys. Opening and closing bomb bay doors. Really, guys, just a full-featured airplane, and it all functions very well. The flight video that you're about to see, guys, which we're going to try to do here in real time for you, is a stock airplane. The only thing that I've changed on this airplane is I eliminated the 5 amp BEC that LX Models provided. And I'm running just a separate receiver battery in there, which if you watch the building guide, I'll show you, how that goes in there and so forth. There's just such a big draw on the electrical system with those digital servos, and I just didn't want to rely on a BEC. So, but for the most part, guys, you're going to see a stock model here fly. I'm real impressed with the thing, and without further delay, guys, I've got this thing all plugged in and ready to go. Pete is just going to go ahead and record all the action, and we're going to give you a flight demo here, guys, of the LX Models B-25. All right, as I taxi the airplane on out, guys, I'll go ahead and put a setting of flaps in. All 4 flap segments are coming down. Doing a control surface check. And we'll line it up here on the center line of the runway here, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and hook up my neck strap to fly this thing. And away we go, guys. All right, landing gear's coming up. Flaps are coming up. Very scale airplane, guys. Flies a lot like a real large airplane would. See if I can bring it by slow for everybody here. Nice flying airplane. We got a little bit of a crosswind today, but this plane actually does seem to handle it quite well. It's all EPO foam, but it's a big model, guys, 79-inch wingspan. And it's just an outstanding scale model. Bring it by at full throttle, nice and low. All right, guys. Now, I know a lot of guys online have talked about this model being underpowered, but for a scale model, it really has enough to get the job done. I may do a separate video later for everybody with a power upgrade. I may go ahead and put some props on it with a steeper pitch. But for the most part, guys, I'm real impressed with how the airplane flies. Now, as I come down here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop the bomb bay doors for you. There they are, they're open, closed. But as you can see, it's just a real graceful flying airplane, guys. Let's see if I can give a presentation pass here in the middle. Get the top side in here. Just a smooth flying airplane, folks. Very, very smooth plane, guys. Now, I've made a few upgrades to the airplane. I've improved the linkages on the airplane. So be sure to check that out in the building guide. And I'm flying this on the stock battery. This is the LX Models 5200 milliamp 4-cell pack, 25C. And for those of you that want a scale airplane, guys, nice scale flying airplane. This plane does deliver. It doesn't have power like an RC model would have, like you typically expect. But, you know, again, as a scale flying airplane, guys, it's quite a nice performing model. Real happy with it. Go off to the right this time here, guys. Turn it around. This plane really seems to use a benefit from rudder in the turns when you coordinate your turns. That's something you could program in as well. Some rudder to aileron mixing. For those of you guys that like to fly the airplane really scale. This is not a plane you really want to do aerobatics with, and in the stock configuration the way it is, it really doesn't have a ton of power for doing loops, rolls, and all that kind of thing. So again, I'll probably put out a separate video showing some power upgrades for it. But as it is, guys, it's a nice flying airplane. Anybody looking for a scale bomber? Just real impressed with the airplane. Bring it in nice and low here, guys. All right, now I'm going to bring it down the center line of the runway here, guys. And I'll go ahead and get the landing gear down. Gear switch is hit. And the doors are opening. Wheels are coming down. All right. Now this is an airplane, guys, that because of the power it is, it's like a scale airplane. It's not the kind of thing you want to fly with the wheels down all the time because it creates quite a bit of drag. So you really want to fly this like a real airplane. It flies much better with the landing gear up. I'll go ahead and put some flaps in, guys. One setting of flaps. And we'll bring the airplane here on final. Just a nice airplane. Outstanding to land on grass. Bring it down to about half power here, guys. Start bringing it back to about a quarter. Outstanding, guys. All right, flaps are coming up, and I'll taxi it on back, guys. As you can see in the stock configuration, guys, it's just a really nice flying airplane. Not real aggressive, but nice and smooth. And very scale. You can see that suspension working as it taxis. It's just real impressive. All right, guys, that pretty much concludes the video here on the LX models, B-25 Mitchell Bomber from bananahobby.com. Again, check it out there. And guys, be sure to check out, again, the two other videos. I'll put links at the end for the, where I give you an unboxing and really show you all the parts in great detail. And then the build guide as well, guys, where I really show you some tips and tricks. There's some things on the landing gear that I did to improve it, make it a little better, but for the most part, guys, again, this is all a stock LX models airplane, like I said, with the exception of the ESC. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching this video. Thanks for checking out RCInformer, and as always, we'll see you next time.